up a lot of height in that match.
That shot is being blocked.
And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get
that one right.
Now, Freak. He had 22 points in the win against Philadelphia. With the rebound. This is their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
He had a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold hard
where you thought they could get a win. But now they need to forget about it. It's in the past. Let it go. And they got to focus on the present and try to make a better run of it this time.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Gobert the screen. Hayward dishes to Favors. 6 on the shot clock. And Tony Wroten gets the whistle there. That is his first foul of the game. Gobert the pass to Favors. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
We'll now go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Quinn Snyder. Doris?
He said that they will be... Melo is such a dynamic player. There really isn't any single thing we'll do.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Up top, Favors. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
To the wing on the left. And Gobert kicks to Hood. Down low. Favors with a wide open look. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Freak kicks to Lopez. 11 feet out and he hits it.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Nato guarded by Ali. Anthony against Hayward. Favors with the screen. 5 to shoot. They get it back. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Favors has got 6.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there. Well, look here at last year in the NBA, where the Jazz ranked 12th in opponent field goal percentage, 14th in blocks. And they were in the top half of the league shooting the ball from deep. Average to pedestrian, but still fairly effective from there.
And the Knicks making a change here. Sanders is checked in, and Utah with a change here too. Brooks is checked in.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. To the wing right side. The tray. The Knicks rebound. There's the pass to Porzingis. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Nato. He's covered by Ali. Nato. And Sanders pulls it down. Knicks trail by 7. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
And the foul called on Freak. The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw good from Hayward.
Looking at the game for Hayward, he's already got 10 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Spates checked in for New York. Williams comes in for Anthony. Jazz leading by 7. Here's Mack. Favors at the elbow. Mack, no luck. New York's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Roten. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Roten's got 5.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Favors attacking, and too long on the shot. New York's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. From deep, the shot is off. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throw.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you.
Favors with the screen. Mack dishes to Favors, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
The Jazz making a switch here. Exum's checked in, and it's Freak missing.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Hits the three-point bomb. Freak's got 9.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Exum passes to Favors. Good D by Sanders.
Terrific job like that. Good job.
Right wing. Here's Burks. And he gets it to go from the corner. And the Jazz lead by 3. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Boy, they've really stepped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Larry Sanders.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it, are you kidding me?
All sorts of time, and he gets the bucket. And now a 5-point Utah lead.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Fires the 3. Here's Spates, and the rejection by Favors. Here's Mack. He's covered by Roten. Favors with the screen. Off the screen. Exum's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Favors, and that comes off the assist by Exum. And that's now 10 points for Derek Favors. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Exum kicks to Favors. Puts up a 3. Good. Exum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, he's back and playing in front of it.
We sat down with Freak to discuss how he's handling the loss of his close friend. Our thoughts and prayers go out to Freak Clark and his family.
Without question, I mean.
So for the Knicks, Robin Lopez is checked in for Spates. Sanders comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. And Freak subbed in for Roten. Ali, he's in at the point. Robin Lopez out there with Sanders. Then there's a Flalo. And it's Anthony in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Doubled by Ali. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Gobert with a wide open look. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Expanding his range. And he sinks it from deep. Three-pointer good from Ali. Freak's got 12 points in the game.
35-38.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Carmelo Anthony. Last season, he played outstanding. He's averaged 20 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Impossible to guard right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Shelvin Max checked in for Utah. Another miss by Utah. Knicks trail by 3. Freak dishes to Carmelo. And the shot is good.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
The Knicks have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Hayward kicks to Mack. Shoots off the step back. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And not much breathing room there. The step back move gave him just enough to get it off.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers looked really strong. He ended with 22 points and was just on point from deep, sinking what seemed to be an endless stream of threes. If his play in the first game of the season is any indicator to the kind of year he's going to have, all you can say is look out, league. Guys?
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
Here's Mack. Passes it to Favors. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Porzingis comes in for Robin Lopez, and Derek Williams subbed in for Anthony. To the paint. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. Number 5, the Knicks.
You can tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Here's the floater. And it's finished off by Afflalo as he lays it in. And it's a 5-point Knicks lead. And for the Jazz, they're shooting in this game 45%. Favors with the screen. Hayward passes to Exum. With the teardrop, some room here for Favors. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 3 assists in the game. Freak passes to Porzingis. And Afflalo kicks to Freak. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. A very nice season for him last year. 3rd in three-point shooting, 15th in field goal percentage, and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And he's the best kind of three-point specialist. The kind that doesn't need a lot of shots to light that scoreboard up.
Exum kicks to Gobert. In the corner, it's Hayward. Nice ball movement by Utah. They get the rebound. Pass to Mack. Drills it from outside. Mack's got the game tied up here for Utah.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Exum kicks to Favors. He dishes it to Mack. The feed to Exum. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
New York's gone 4 of 7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
So far in this one for Freak, 15 points and 1 rebound.
Boy, is there an area of the floor he hasn't scored from tonight?
I do not think so, Greg. I mean, 3-point range. He can get it done inside. He's really made it happen from everywhere.
Exum kicks to Gobert. Not going to fall. Starting off slow. He misses his first 3 from the floor. And stolen by Favors. Feeds it to Gobert. Inside. Plenty of space. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
He is
Shot and 2 throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
my kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. Mag dishes to Exum. To the inside, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And it's blocked. An even 3-on-3 break. And the dunk by Sanders.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Now, here's Exum. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Here's Ali. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do. A different look for New York. Spates checked in for Lopez. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Porzingis. And Freak subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. So on the floor for Utah. Burke is out there with Hood. Then there's Favors. Then it's Jeff Withey. And it's Burks. And it's the small forward. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Knicks?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And that one's good. Roten.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
They double in with Freak. Here's Hood. O'Quinn defending. 5 on the clock. Hood, the pass to Favors. Nice ball movement by Utah. That's good. Burks has got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
I don't have an idea either. A little heat check there, but yep, he's still cooking, and Greg, he's cooking with gas. Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics, because this game is still yet to be determined.
The Knicks have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. And it's Freak missing. For Utah, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Burke kicks to Favors. That one falls, coming off Burke's feet. Burke's got 4 assists now tonight.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And that one's good. Freak. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Down low, here's Favors, and he uses the glass on the layup. Favors has got 10 points in just the second half.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
Spates, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. Sanders checked in for the Knicks. Williams comes in for Anthony. Utah also making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Withy. Mack comes in for Hood. And it's Dante Exum in for Burke. Favors sets the pick for Burks. Back to Favors. Kicks it to Exum. The tray. The Knicks pull it in. Spates has got 6 rebounds in the game. And there's Roten, and that's good on the assist from Williams. 11 points for Roten.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Burks dishes to Gobert. Nice work there coming off the screen. Gobert's got his second bucket of the night.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Utah's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Dishes it to Exum. No one near him.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And Freak throws it down.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad. Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
He feeds it to Roten. Here's Ali. Offline with his 3. Jazz trail by 4. Over to the wing. Exum passes to Burks. Favors sets the pick for Burks. The dish now to Favors.
That's a walk.
The timely screen. New York with the ball. They swipe it. Ali in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then it's Derek Williams. And it's Green in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Here's Withy. Another miss by Utah. So no problem for New York as they get...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Freak. A huge factor in the win. He really turned things up in the second quarter to help shift the momentum and give them a major boost heading into halftime.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself,
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson, and trick-or-treating door-to-door with me tonight are Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Happy Halloween, everybody. It's very
Trick-or-treat, give me something good to eat.
And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Detroit Pistons going up against the New York Knicks. For New York, a win tonight would bring them to 3-0 on the young season. What a start that would be for them. They've looked awfully good in those first 2 wins. And guys, we'll get to see Freak play in this one. He was one of the bigger names in college, jumped to the NBA after 1 year. Shaq, you left early as well. How hard of a decision was it to leave school?
Well, it's never an easy decision. Each person has different.
Happy Halloween, everybody. Trick or treat, it's the NBA. We're glad to get spooky with you tonight. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. For New York, Sanders comes in for Robin Lopez, and Freak subbed in for Aaron Aflalo. And then for Detroit, Terrell Arthur. He's checked in for Myers Leonard. Morris comes in for Harris. And it's Jody Meeks in for Caldwell Pope. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Reggie Jackson out there with Jody Meeks. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Arthur in at the 4 slot. Drummond a screen. Jumper off the screen. Morris, no good. Freak kicks to Sanders. Dishes to Freak. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Freak. A 26-point game for him in the win against Utah.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air.
And a new beginning here, if you will, for Freak. Changed the front of his jersey, and he's looking to have a fresh start with this new team.
And, you know, that can be a bit of a whirlwind when you move from one team to another, Kevin. But Freak certainly has the talent to hopefully be able to work smoothly through it. He knows he's got to stay focused on the court, and he has shown the ability to do that.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Stan Van Gundy.
Kevin, when I asked him about their game plan on the defensive end, he said they were looking to clog things up in the middle of the floor and not allow any clear looks at the basket from inside the paint. He feels if they can accomplish that, they'll have the upper hand on defense. Let's see how it plays out, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Outside, Meeks. Offensive rebound. Here's Morris. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Morris has got 5 now.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Anthony in the corner. Here's Ali. New York, no good that time either. For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the Utah Jazz.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when the team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Roten, that's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 6 assists now in the game.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead, Greg.
And let's take a moment to look at some stats for Morris. How he did last season. He was around 12 points per game last year. 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go. I like what I'm seeing right now.
And the Knicks making a change here. Williams is checked in. And a switcher also for Detroit. Baines is checked in. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Boy, the three-point shot has really been
also been equally as impressive.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Jackson passes to Arthur. Baines dishes to Meeks. Down low from 10 feet out. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Baines has got his first basket.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
These are the players who had the most success from deep last season. Freak third.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from three.
And both free throws good from Freak.
Looking at the game for Freak, already with 8 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Shot's good. Freak's got 10 points in the game.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? You like their effort level here in the early going. I mean, they're really making things happen for themselves.
Jackson, that's good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing. And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Here's Ali. Off target from outside. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Feeds it to Jackson. They set the screen. Meeks outside. Shot is off. The Knicks go the other way with it. Here's Roten. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
They're getting on the roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
And Meeks kicks to Jackson. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Jackson's got 6.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And before the game, Carmelo Anthony talked about how he prepares himself mentally to carry this team. You don't hear too many players, Greg, saying it's easy and they're not too concerned.
Yeah, or talking about possibly winning basketball games. But I have a feeling he's more concerned than he talks about it and when he says it's easy. It may be for him, but it sure didn't look easy for the Knicks last season.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triple.
Ali in at point guard. Williams is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Afflalo, and it's O'Quinn in at the 5. They're the group New York will start the second with. Outside Jackson. Harris setting the pick for Jackson. And an air ball on that one. Way off. For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against the Washington Wizards.
And were able to overcome what was a really poor shooting night. And you're not going to be able to win with a percentage as low as theirs that often unless you defend.
No style points earned for sure, Greg, in that game. But they did hit the big shots when they needed them. And oftentimes, it's not what you do as much as when you do it.
Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Knicks leading by 11. Leonard with the steal. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Robin Lopez is checked in for the Knicks. Anthony comes in for Derek Williams. Drummond's checked in for the Pistons. The Pistons have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Outside Jackson. Detroit, no good that time either. The Knicks shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Anthony drives in. That's good. Anthony's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Here's Jackson. Jackson can't get that one to fall.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
That's to Porzingis. Here's Ali, offline with his 3.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And that one's good.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Deep two from Anthony. Releases from the wing and drills it. Anthony's got 4 this quarter.
31.
Pistons trail by 11.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. He had a strong showing last season. 3rd in three-point shooting, 15th in field goal percentage, and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And he's the best kind of three-point specialist, the kind that doesn't need a lot of shots to light that scoreboard up.
Anthony, the pass to Ali. He tries for 3. Some solid defense from Harris.
I cannot understand why he keeps jacking up these threes. This is not what the fans came to see.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. They get it again. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Pistons have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight, and he can't get the first one. Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Detroit. That's off as well, so he misses both. Freak dishes to Afflalo. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
New York calls timeout.
Spates checked in for New York. The Knicks leading by 11. Freak kicks to Spates. Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. New York, no good that time either.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz got down to business. He ended with 26 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
Tell you what, Greg, I think he might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with him.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him. He has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about Bees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
What a great game for Anthony in this one. He's got 10 points and 6 assists.
That one is no good. Pistons trail by 13. Outside Jackson. The pass to...
Rising up and hammering it home. That could be just what they need to pick their energy up.
Wow, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that for man. Oh, man, was that
And
fun.
no doubt about it, guys. That's one of those plays that will pick up his teammates. A lot of times, a play like that is just what you need to get the adrenaline flow for your team.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Stolen by Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Here's Caldwell Pope. The Knicks pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
The Knicks have shot 67% from the line tonight, going for 6. The team's changing it up here. The clock runs out. And welcome back to the second half. We checked in for Aaron Aflalo. The Knicks leading by 13, and Detroit looking at who they've got. Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Andre Drummond is out there with Myers Leonard, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. They double him with Drummond. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. 5th, Andre Drummond.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Took him no time at all on that one. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket tonight.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Here's Lopez, the 15-footer. Good. Lopez has got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Jackson kicks to Drummond. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Off target from three-point range. The Knicks leading by 13. Here's Roten. Anthony kicks to Freak. Wide open look. Rebound, Detroit. Leonard's got his 3rd rebound on the night. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Here's Anthony, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Drummond a screen. Jackson in the corner. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Took him no time at all on that one. 19 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
To the middle, it's tipped. And pushing it up, here's New York. Freak with the ball. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
The Knicks leading by 18. Freak passes to Anthony, and he banks in the layup. Anthony's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
I want you to focus on getting to the rim. Let's look to attack quickly. We need high
Here,
percentage
getting
shots.
it
Move the
done.
ball around.
Put up about 12 points a game, 9 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And the intimidation factor that he possesses with his shot blocking and rim presence, really the backbone of their defense.
Yeah, you know, he's protecting the rim like it's his family. I mean, don't even think about going in there.
Knicks have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Freak kicks to Roten.
Stick it too much.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Jackson. And it's sent back by Drummond. And Lopez gets it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Let's get an update on Drummond. What's the status there, Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Pistons head athletic trainer. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. That's a bitter pill for them to swallow at such an early stage of the season. It really changes the look of this entire team, guys.
All right, Doris. We will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
No, he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to make it back as soon as possible.
Harry Sanders is checked in for New York. Then for the Pistons, Terrell Arthur. He's checked in for Myers Leonard. Morris comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Johnson in for Caldwell Pope. Here's Anthony. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Knicks?
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Spates checked in for Lopez. Detroit also making some changes. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. And it's Jody Meeks in for Jackson. Clock at 6. Morris dishes to Arthur. Trains the three-pointer. Arthur's got 9.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Here's Meeks. The rebound by Roten. Roten's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Doubled by Ali. Back to Morris. Meeks passes to Johnson. They grab their own miss, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. For Detroit, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. And that one misses. A different look for New York. Derek Williams, he checked in for Anthony. And it's a Flalo in for Roten. Here's Freak. 19 points in the game. And Sanders kicks to Freak. Takes the 3. Can't get it to go. And Detroit the other way now. Here's Baines. There's the pick. To the wing on the left. From the corner. Almost, but it rolls out.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Freak kicks to a Flalo. Freak with it. Johnson on him. And Freak throws it down.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
The feed to Sanders. New York moving it around. And he gets the bucket. And now 24 points for Freak.
Three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of creating good looks from the outside, and now they've really got it going.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
And Spates gets it to go.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Morris, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And here's a Flalo for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. And it's 13 points for Aaron Aflalo.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Shot clock at 6. Meeks can't hit.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's gone wrong with him this quarter. He's really fallen off.
Sanders dishes to Williams. Aflalo outside. From outside, off the mark. Here's Sanders, and that one is hammered home.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
And you know what? It's always going to be a powerhouse finish with him. We know that for sure.
Johnson gets the bucket.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Stolen. Flalo against Morris. He feeds it to Meeks. On the wing, Johnson. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter, Mike. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony. We watched a marvelous third quarter from him, and he basically put... And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a